So we brought this up in a couple other times about how Terminator's coming back. And then I guess this is from comingsoon.net, and they were doing an interview with Business Insider with Schwarzenegger, and he was talking about how Schwarzenegger and how the Terminator is, it's going to fix the franchise. I don't like that word because I didn't think it was that bad. But quoting Schwarzenegger speaking in this quote, I think Cameron and Tim came up with a concept where they can continue on with the T-800 and make a whole new movie. What they are doing now with this one is basically to just take a few basic characters like Linda Hamilton's character and my character and dismiss everything else. Just move away from all of these roles of the timelines and other characters.
That doesn't sound good to me. I know James Cameron's doing it and I trust him, but
you know what though? I like what he said though about the rules, because sometimes like
we got caught up in a lot of
where things changed, and like you said, like that last movie, a lot of stuff where you would have to write it a certain way. Like by getting away with that, you can just be like, oh, we can make our own.
Who wants Star Wars to be a T-1000 to be liquefied? How cool would that have been?
But you know what though? Maybe that can't fit into the story. Maybe they have a different way of writing.
And They go on and say that even in Genesis, speaking about the T-800, he was a slightly gussied up version of the old Terminator. I think we should embrace his age, and that's what we're going to make it interesting and fresh for the fans. So it'll be like, since he's an older model, like his body will actually be older too, which doesn't make any sense. Because I thought it was pretty cool, and I forget which film it was. Was it the last one? Where they end up fighting a young T-800 and it looked like young Schwarzenegger. Yeah. That was kind of cool.
Oh, no,
was that the one with Kristen Bale? I think that might have been.
Was it in that one?
Yeah. Was it the one with the guy with the heart? Was the heart one?
But I thought that was a cool little touch because it looked like 1980s Schwarzenegger.
That was probably the weakest one. If they did the reboot with that movie, I could understand, because that was probably the weakest Terminator movie out of all of them. Mm-hmm. But the last one was fine. I liked it.
And I'm reading through this article real quick. Charles Eagle, John Friedman, who created the Sarah Connor Chronicles. He's on this. I like that series. Yeah. I
wish it didn't get canceled. It got canceled. I liked it.
This is a quoting from the article. We're starting to search for an 18-something woman to be the new centerpiece of the new story. We still full time. We will have characters from the future and from the present. There will mostly be new characters, but we have Arnold and Linda's character to anchor it. Which works for me, I guess. Yeah. And here's the thing. Like I said, in Terminator 2, Sarah Connor, that was a strong female character, and she learned to kick some butt, and no one gave a crap then, because it doesn't matter as long as it's a good character.
It's interesting and compelling.
Yeah.
I especially love the young Sarah Connor in the last movie. I thought she was amazing.
Yeah, but it looks like we're just going to get away from that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So that's all they kind of had to say in this article, and they just talk about just the Terminator series in general. But just looks like they're taking the T-800, Linda Hamilton, and that's it. Not her son.
No,
but John Connor?
John's such an important part.
Maybe they mean like they'll get a new actor to play John.
Connor, we're going to need good old Johnny C.
Yeah, because I mean, you can't have it without him. It's the whole story. It's the whole reason they win the war is because
of Cal Reese's Pieces. He's got to be in it too.
Reese's Sneezies over there.
So they kind of makes it again. Why don't they just totally change it to where John Connor wasn't like this Messiah type character?
I would hate.
I like the idea that he was like this chosen one.
Yeah.
Like he was going to be the one. What's so crazy that one human being. But again, that's that whole like prophecy. You know, is it foretold that this is going to happen? And
Skynet's gonna do what it's gonna do. You're gonna do what you're gonna do to try to stop.
Is this going to be pre or post Judgment Day?
I hope it's.
I think it should be before Judgment Day.
Yeah, me too, because they did post already, and I didn't really.
But here's the thing, though: is it the thing where you cannot stop Judgment Day? It's going to happen, and you may stop.
But the third one, they already explored that already.
Where it just happened at a later date.
That's why it's interesting, because the two different things. Because in part 2, it says like the time is can be changed. Future isn't set.
That's why I like the ending of part 2, where you just have the road,
exactly,
and Sarah Connor's like doing the narration, and they're playing that cool music. Terminator 2 is such a great movie. God, it's just a beautiful movie.
And then part 3 kind of throws that away by saying, oh yeah, it is set in stone. Well then, what the heck? What was whole part 2 about then? Because they literally destroyed everything from,
But again, you really didn't care, because the second one had that great song, dun-dun-dun, they from the movie.
Yeah, it was,
I love it.
And then the Terminator symbol.
I love that.
Part 2 was the best, and I love its ending with its opening, like, hey, future can do whatever you want.
Yeah, and the future's ours now. We're not tied to Judgment Day. I like that.
Yeah. So now you're basing this new franchise off of that one. I'm hoping maybe somehow the Terminators are trying to figure out a way to.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned this. Yeah, exactly. I probably mentioned it in the early podcast, but the thing I like I thought the Bale movie wasn't that good. I think it was probably the worst one out of all of them. I love the viral marketing for that movie was way better than the movie.
Yeah, he had a lot of like commercials, like, oh, this new technology.
And then they would come from the future. Oh, don't listen to them. The machines are gonna take over. Like that was kind of cool. That little thing.
But that's something that's not necessarily about the film. But I thought it was a really cool little thing.
Yeah, that was just better than the movie.
I've always liked those kind of commercials too, where it's like it'll usually show like Cyberdyne, and it's like, oh, look how nice it is, and you know,
oh, Cyberdyne, we're making a cleaner future for you today.
Exactly.
You know, like,
exactly. It's the same thing with Resident Evil when they used to do like the whole umbrella, where it's like, oh, we're making advancements. In
something that's even a little more modern. When I was watching Gifted on Hulu. The commercial came on, and it was a Gifted commercial. Oh, welcome to this special thing. If you see one that's immune, call Sentinels. Send the Sentinels. You know,
do the right thing. Report mutants. You know.
Yeah, no, I love that. That was cool. And then the eyes turn red. That's so cool.
So, again, I want to see some more storyline. Where does this take place? Is it pre-post? So I'm assuming it's after part 2. Mm-hmm. So Judgment Day didn't happen. I'm assuming new Terminators are going to come from the future. Do they stick with liquid metal? Do they do other different kind of designs?
We don't know.
Do something new? No.
But all I'm going to say is that if it's in the theaters, I'll go see it. I've seen every Terminator movie, so I'll go see it in the theater. I've always liked
Terminator is one of those things where it's like, yeah, I got to go see these movies. I
love that.
Especially if Arnold's in it, and we got the original creating team, Cameron, back in the chair to do everything.
Yeah, and he's not doing dumb Avatar. Hey, I'm
it's not everything that keeps him from doing Avatar.
That's a plus.
Maybe it's all going to tie in.
Yeah.
Oh, if they ever do that, I will never watch them ever again. I don't think that will, but I will never watch it.
So, moving on.